Hello and welcome back to another character customization video. My name is Lumen and today we are back in Overwatch 2 for yet another Mythic Skin. Today, Mythic Thor Reinhardt. This is a skin that I think a lot of people have been waiting for. I'm pretty keen to show it off to you guys. Quick and dirty review, this is one of the best ones that they've done. It's getting a thumbs up from me. I would say this is a high point for the Mythic Skin system. It's had some low points, and it's unfortunate if your favorite character was caught in one of those low points. But if you're a Reinhardt fan, well, you should be happy with this. Now, Season 14 has a bunch of other stuff in it too. If you'd like to read about that other stuff, like the new hero called Hazard, the Battle Pass itself, and all the rest, you can find some links below. I'm not going to cover that exhaustively here. In this video, I'm just going to show you how you can get the Mythic Skin and what it looks like. All the different options available for it. So, let us begin. Here in the Battle Pass menu, you will notice that every 10 levels, you get Mythic Prisms. These Mythic Prisms can be used to purchase Mythic Skins. The cool thing about it is that you don't really need to purchase the Thor Reinhardt skin if it's not up your alley, if it's not something you're interested in. You know, you can just go and buy whichever skin you want. But as you go through all of this, you will get enough prisms to jump into the shop over here and purchase the skin. They also have a gilded aspect for the skin that costs its own amount of prisms, and no, you don't get enough in the battle pass to buy the skin and the gilded aspect, which is, I mean, it's pretty typical, but at the same time, I'll be honest and I'll say it kind of makes sense, right? It kind of makes sense because I feel like you're not always going to want to buy all the mythic skins, right? You'll just get the ones that you like, that you play with, that you enjoy, and then you can spend the rest of the stuff on upgrading those, on bettering those, on working on the characters that you enjoy. So once you've earned those mythic prisms there, you can jump in here and you can start unlocking the skin. And this is where the customization starts. There's a good bunch available. Now, much like the other skins, they've done a sort of similar thing with the evolutionary aspects of it, where it starts sort of basic, and I really like what they've done with it. It starts sort of basic, and it levels up, and it just gets more awesome. I realize that for a lot of people, the upgrades might not make that much sense, because I would say level 2 over here could be one of the highest level upgrades, because it just looks so much more grand, you know? So much more spectacular, because you got like the runes all over the body, and generally, you know how fantasy works. The less armor you have, the stronger you are. but like, it's kind of strange to me that he's completely covered up here, then suddenly he becomes Thor, and he's got all this like this massively like powerful lightning feel to him, and then he just covers himself up again. And I don't know if because I feel they should have shuffled it around a bit. They should have had level 2 be level 3 and level 3 level 2. Maybe I'm alone in that, I don't know. But then level 4 gives you a vastly cooler looking version of level 3. It basically enhances it entirely, and it adds this really cool glow to everything. Then on top of all of that, you can obviously change the colors and stuff, and we're going to go through all the options in just a moment, but you can also add the gilded aspect to it, as we saw just, you know, a moment ago. And that, to be honest, is basically the ultimate form of Thor Reinhardt. It's phenomenal. Like, this right here is just peak Overwatch 2. It's the best design that I think I've seen. It's great. It's really, really, really cool. And they really cooked something special up with this. I dig it. You know, the sheer level of detail is actually just insane. All the little bits and pieces that they have here, they got the glows in all the right places, and yeah, man, it just feels good. But we're going to take it back a little quickly, and we're going to look at how all of these work. I feel like this is one of those skins where they should have actually had the randomizer in here, because it looks kind of nice, you know? There's a lot that can shuffle around. So, on level 1 here, show you what the hammer looks like. Still looks pretty awesome. You know, it's got that like golden color to it, obviously with the nice logos and the patterns and stuff on it. Very cool. That is his only weapon, so that's all you're going to look at there. And it'll obviously come with special effects and stuff like that. You know, instead of the regular Reinhardt effects, you've got this lightning effect. But on the first one, you unlock basically this first line of stuff, which is the basic helmet, this sort of red hair that he has here, and then the basic leather armor, which I kind of digged, by the way. This was a great starting point for it. And then just the simple colors that they have here, which is, I would say, not even all that simple. I mean, the brown, it sort of screams adventure to me. They've got the gold in there, which makes it look a little more grand, and I like that. And it all comes together quite nicely. This is a good design. Then when you push it up to level 2, then it changes drastically and entirely. And that's actually the difference between this, is like if you go back to the other armor, you can rock the same color scheme, but you can still sort of cover the chest up and not show off those tattoos and the runes and stuff like that. And it's kind of nice. But you can also do the flip side, and you can cover the head up if you'd like, and then you've got an entirely different feel. Also, I dig this. You can throw the golden armor on and have the runes over here. I would say it's kind of like, it would have been cool if you could have had the runes on yellow here, but like if you skip over a little further, and I'm not sure if you can do it with the gilded aspect, but if you go in here, let's see if we can quickly, because it makes a lot of sense to me. So if we take this one and then we gild it, yeah, there you go. See, like, that's phenomenal. That's kind of what you want, just to match with that golden feel. And the gilded one, the golden one, even better. It really glows. And you know what's kind of weird about this is that the design that they have here, can I tell you what's wrong with it? What doesn't feel as right as this one? And it's smart because they want you to buy the gilded one, but it's just an off color. It's basically, you've got like a lava orange here, and for whatever reason, it just does not work on Thor. I wonder what that could be. Why does lava orange not work on Thor? Then you throw this on here, and you've got that concentrated golden lightning. And it just clicks. It just makes sense. Personally, I'm a bigger fan of this color set. But, I mean, the fact that they give it all to you, it's phenomenal. Yeah. So, you got a lot of options here. And I dig that. Now, the two helmets are relatively similar. They're not exactly the same. You'll notice that the one has the up horns and the one has the down horns. You can sort of test them, try them both. Kind of nice. And you can also turn the effects off. So you can have any armor, so you can go with like the basic armor when you're on level 4, and you can turn the effects on, and then you can see those effects in whichever color is working for you there. I think that, again, in terms of the amount of options that you get in with this skin, they've knocked it out of the park. This is like far and above, so much more impressive than, as an example, the Schoolgirl Widowmaker that they released for the previous season. It is just so much better. There's so much that you can do here. I love that they gave you the helmet on and off, so you can sort of choose. I love that they allow you to change the color of the hair and the glow and all that stuff, because it gives you two vastly different styles. The weapon change is also pretty impressive. It's kind of nice. You can turn the effects on and off, but it doesn't really do all that much with it on and off. I think it's pretty much exactly the same. And you will notice that for the most part, these things don't change much. The only thing that really affects the weapons is your color scheme, which does, granted, look quite good. I mean, I love the gold that they have here. I think that the blue hammer, the icy one, is kind of nice. Then you've got this lava-ish theme, and then you've got the gilded one, which obviously looks the best. They put the brightest and most vibrant colors on here. But, man, you know, what they've managed to do and the amount of detail that they've managed to throw in here is just phenomenal. And again, I think if the skin is for you and you do get something like the gilded aspect, you can go kind of nuts with it and you can do some really cool stuff. Like, even the leathers look really, really cool, because it's like a more together, sort of more trim look that Reinhardt has when you throw the leathers on. It's kind of sick, right? And then you can, if you'd like to, just, you know, pop the helmet off, rather have that fancy glowing hair. He's got some really cool, like, tattoos and stuff, glowing tattoos and stuff going around there. I used to be able to read runic. I cannot anymore, but these are regular runes, so a translation could be done. You could see what that says, see if it makes any sense at all. I do wonder if it's just random gibberish or not. But overall, man, phenomenal, right? Like, I dig what they've done so much. And again, I feel like the quality of these skins has been like a roller coaster over the seasons that we've seen them. Some are like fantastic, and they just like breaking the mold entirely and doing something super special, while others it is interesting to me, however, that they decided to go with Thor Reinhardt, because we've already obviously had Zeus Junker Queen, right? Which is a very similar design and idea. But, I mean, the thing with Reinhardt is it really does suit him. So, I guess it's cool, you know? I guess it's cool. But, that is it. That's a quick look at all the different options available for the Mythic Thor Reinhardt skin. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this, because I think that there's a whole lot that you can do. I mean, look at that. As an example, look at how cool this glow looks. Look at the nice contrast between the gold and the blue that they have. Yeah, it's just nice, man. It's just nice. And there's a lot of detail on everything. Oh. So yeah, in the outro here, I'm just going to say that I'm super impressed. I have not been impressed by all of the skins, but this, as I've mentioned like 6 times already, feels like a high point. So if you're a Reinhardt fan, yo, jump in here, get this one, and enjoy it. Because, yeah, it's going to be an easy task to enjoy this skin. It really does make everything look good. So, dudes, thanks for watching as always. You can check back here soon for another one of these when the next season starts. Give this video a like, share it, and do all that other good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already. You can find my links below, my Ko-fi page, and my Twitch channel, and all the rest. And yo, if you're using the skin, if you have anything to say about it, hey, yo, let me know. Happy that.